I did put a different top on, but I must say it was too cold. It was too cold on this fine Sunday morning. We're going to do the All Signs week ahead forecast. So let's see what we get. Divine guidance and loving clarity is my intention with tarot. Divine guidance and loving clarity. So we're going to start with Aries. I usually just start with three cards for each sign. This is the week ahead for August 21st to the 27th, thereabouts. I do resonate with the timeless factor though, so if you randomly catch this and the messages resonate, feel free to take them. It's like life, like the messages that res, you can listen, you can kind of ingest it, right? Or not. So there's a couple things here. It's like overcoming conflict and coming into clarity of mind. You also could be attracting a King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But really, this is you, I feel. This is you finding greater clarity to overcome conflict and rebalance the scales. So you're having to be really strong, mentally speaking, so that, and again, we have a nodal axis happening, pardon me, oopsie daisy. We're having a nodal axis in the Aries Libra zone. Which is sort of really us and the other, right? Our individuality and the other. So, this just to me looks like being in your integrity, speaking your truth, and don't compromise yourself in this regard, certainly for this week. So you knowing your mind and knowing what's right for you and being able to communicate that and speak that is going to help you overcome conflict and rebalance the scales with regards to equanimity in all of your relationships, business, romantic, friendship. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. Thank you, guys. So let's move on to Taurus. My Taurus lovers, fixed earth sign. Okay, Taurus, let's see what we get. August 21st to 27th, or whenever it's divinely guided, divine guidance and love and clarity for Taurus, divine guidance and love and clarity. Wow, there's a Five of Swords. So Aries just had the Five of Fire, the Five of Wands. So for some of you, you're still reflecting on past conflict. While you're reflecting on the past conflict, you're blocking a new perspective or like a shift of perspective around this conflict or around I'm hearing mental disturbance, around like a mental disturbance, possibly with regard to someone you're involved with. This could be a work colleague. This could be, it's incredibly burdensome for you though. So that's why I think you're probably reflecting, like, how did this come on and how did I end up taking on this much? Maybe you've taken on someone else's responsibility at work, for example, and you're like, what? Yeah. So this is kind of a emotionally difficult situation for you. It's something that energetically you have to release. So if it's resonating and you feel like you're taking on, I kind of feel like it's like you're taking on work responsibilities from somebody who's just not showing up in the way that they're like meant to or the way they're being paid to. So this is communication. This is sending messages, like as in, instead of just being in your head about it, you're going to have to talk to this person. You're going to have to, or certainly communicate your trouble, communicate your needs. Will likely, oh, look, there's a little creature flying around in my bedroom. Yeah, the inevitable outcome here is you being able to release this burden. If it's taking on too much work, maybe you have to communicate it to this person, right? It's like a little moth. I wonder if that's, you guys could look up the totem for moth. They're following the light, aren't they? Okay, this is a sticky situation. Whoever I'm reading for, yeah, it's caused sleepless nights. It's felt like you were not able to work on what you want to work on. It could be a lot, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, a Nine of Swords. It's like burdensome. It's creating anxiety for you, so you've got to communicate. Page of Wands. You've got to be able to kind of release and communicate what this is. If it's someone you're dealing with, like somebody that's like a child or a partner who's depressed and forlorn, this is very burdensome. It's almost like reach out for help, reach out for assistance, right? To help you release the burden, to help you let go, or to help you say, like, I don't want to take on this work from this, speak to a senior, speak to somebody that you trust, right? I'm going to leave it there for this week, Taurus. Let me know if that resonates. There's definitely some deep change happening within you. I think if you can be really responsible and find the clarity and then communicate, you'll be able to release the burden. That would be the first step, right? Rejig that perspective, Taurus. Okay, so divine guidance, love, and clarity for Gemini. Divine guidance and love and clarity for Gemini. You guys know I post these to the Patreons first. We go live together, so the Patreons will get the link. We can go live, and then I'll usually post this to the rest of you, and usually a day or two after. Divine guidance and love and clarity. So this is for Gemini. So Gemini, you're going through a major transformation here. The immediate feeling I got was going through a pretty big transformation in your working life. But this feels more total than that. This feels like your whole life is changing. A death is the first card. Death is absolutely, in this regard, a transformational energy. Why? Because it's next to the Sun in Temperance. So the Sun is obviously telling us there's a rebirth on the horizon. You're coming into a very new phase of your life. And Temperance to me is telling us that this transformation is total. So it's going to require you to be pretty disciplined with regard to self-care, emotional therapy, I'm hearing, planning, organizing. For some of you, it's more practical in as far as there's going to be logistical things that you're going to have to plow through, get done. Like say you're, for some reason, for some of you, I'm getting a sense of moving country. Like you might move, I live in England, right? So you might move from England to Portugal, or you might move to a different country. And as we know, that requires paperwork, right? So this transformation that you're in, again, that you've already initiated, or you're in this transformational cycle, and the outcome is a new, brand new beginning, a new life kind of thing. That's why I get a big move or something, or a massive career change, or complete status change. Could be that you end up giving birth or something. And then that's going to bring about this whole new life. But I dominantly get, for more of you, there's a move. Again, for a general read, it could be a change of career. Big transformation. Remain calm, balanced, centered. Self-care. Get that kind of detailed stuff done. And then the Sun card here, again, is saying the Sun card is always a beautiful energy, right? It's a big star. It's this warm energy shining on our back. We're riding a horse. Horses are very benevolent for compassion and change of direction, adaptability, flexibility, right? Yeah, 10 of Cups. This is good. So whatever you're moving toward, whatever you're transforming is leading you to your Ten of Cups. This is the happily ever after. For some of you, it's a move. There's just a significant change. So stay grounded, present, and keep moving in that direction, right? Fear it not. You're definitely headed in a in a positive direction that's being guided. It's just that yes, it's going to be maybe a bit unsettling or turbulent or like oh. Hence, temperance reverse. Like keep those emotions balanced. Stay centered. The sun is shining on this transformation, but it's also shining on the change of the transformation and simultaneously shining on you looking after yourself, looking after your emotions, or just your body, right? So yep, nice one, Gemini. I like that. So divine guidance and loving clarity now. Divine guidance and loving clarity for Cancer. Divine guidance and loving clarity for Cancer. For some of you, I do feel like you're moving forward to make an offer. This is you. I would say the Knight of Cups, Cancer. If you could be dealing with another water sign, making an approach, wanting a new beginning, wanting a new start, wanting hey, could we maybe look at the situation this way? Maybe just having a new perspective with regards to the way you're moving forward in life, right? No. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely more to do with a romantic situation, a partnership, right? This is like you moving forward towards a Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign. Queen of Cups, emotionally stable, emotionally wise, kind of a bit of a serious energy. But this is a very clear scenario. There probably has been either you personally have gone through a lot emotionally, you've gone through some losses and grief, and now you're wanting to move forward and kind of crack on with your life, as it were. You're having a bit of a perspective shift or a new beginning with regards to your own perspective, which is maybe part of why you're like, you know what, I do feel good and I am enough and I want to bring this new beginning to this Queen of Cups. And it could be that this Queen of Cups is just a little bit standoffish, especially if that Five of Cups is relational between the two of you. There have been difficulties emotionally. So I do get a sense of like a more earnest movement forward. Maybe you're being more honest with yourself or the other person, or you want to be. Yeah, I think you feel a genuine, joyful connection with this person. Someone that you can have stability with, someone that you can have fun with, someone that you could, obviously, if you've got good foundations and good stability, you can grow stuff with this person. So, all in all, this feels pretty good, Cancer. Let me know if that resonates with you guys. And then let's move on. You can't make it up. I literally saw that. That's Leo card. So divine guidance and loving clarity. We're gonna do it for the Leos. We're gonna do it for this magical fire sign, ruled by the sun. Leo, divine guidance and loving clarity. As lots of us know, we have a Venus retrograde in Leo at the moment, so Leo's getting a big spotlight. Probably very attractive and magnetic to people if we're out in front of them, or able to shine in a different way, seeing yourself in a different way possibly as well, which could change certain dynamics, relational dynamics. I think you're definitely wanting to give yourself a new beginning, like a makeover, a glow up. You're wanting to kind of offer yourself this new beginning and glow up. For some of you, the younger fire sign, a Page of Wands, you've probably been feeling a bit drained. I do get a strong sense this is maybe for some of you that are new parents or single parents. You're just feeling absolutely exhausted, and this Ace of Pentacles is like, I need a break. Like, I need to unburden myself. I need to go to the spa, go get my nails done, go. It's like you need to take a bit of time out for yourself to reset or restore or move to calmer waters. Yeah, that's pretty clear. Like, it's almost like you need to take a little step away to find the clarity, and then you can move forward. This Page of Wands is a central energy around triggering a kind of exhaustion. Like, dang, I just can't seem to get ahead, and this page is on me all the time, kind of needing my attention, like a child would be, right? It's just the way it is. And yet, you're you're just like, I need to take a day or two. Maybe they come with, but you're like, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna have a babysitter, you're gonna, you do something to find a way to look after them, and then you can move forward. Maybe you ask a friend, do you mind taking Bobby Joe for a walk so I can get my nails done? Whatever. There's help. The Queen of Swords in the upright. There is help, and there's also there's also mental clarity that you can find to steer the ship forward. Might require you to take a little bit of a step away, though, to re-empower your fullness, right? That's part of it. And like, some of you might, again, if you get a break, you might completely revamp the look. Just saying. It's like, I'm gonna bye-bye, mommy's gonna go have a weekend, and then you go away and you come back and you've got like a different style, or you look quite different or something. Okay, let's move on. Virgo. Divine guidance for my Virgo lovers. Divine guidance and loving clarity for all my Virgo beauties. I have Virgo moon, so I'd be resonating. You might be debating a trip or holiday or a bit of a vacay. You're debating it. You're not 100% sure if you're wanting to take this trip. Yeah, a little bit of uncertainty in your pentacle. So you're manifesting something in your pentacle. There's a big cycle finishing up here. Yeah, full Magician. I think for some of you, if you're hesitant to travel, it's because it's like you're on the precipice of a pretty big manifestation or jump in your pentacle, because you're going from a 7 to 10, a 7 of reverse, 7 of pentacle reverse to the 10 in the upright, Virgo. So that tells me you've been working on something, you've been tending to your garden, you've been manifesting, seeding intentions, putting that work in, watering the garden, making sure it's getting sunshine, etc., etc. You've been putting that work in, and then it's like something, one of the big release that is showing here is Ten of Swords with the Magician. So it's almost like there's this dynamic, because this is a 10 and a 1. So this is almost like a major arcana cycle, but you're I want to say you're in that manifestation stage of it. It's not outside of you, you're in it. You're like, this is done, I'm going to do this, and I'm going for this. It's kind of getting to this ending. I'm not doing it that way, I can't do it that way, it's impossible, so I'm going to do it this way. And it's like, it's sort of, Virgo, you coming into full power, and also sense of self-belief. And maybe for some of you, it's like a friend or a partner or somebody is like, hey, you want to take a trip? And you don't want to. And it's like, this is an opportunity for you to just be clear about what you want and don't want. No thanks, I don't want to do a trip. Because why? Because there's a whole bunch of manifesting in your life right now. The Magician wants you to focus on the Pentacle, because there's 10 of Pentacles coming in, which is what you've been manifesting. And now you can manifest it because you've closed this door. You're like, I see it for what it is. You're not in denial about kind of shades, shadows, and also your own intuitive knowing with regards to the mind. So yeah, I'm kind of getting a split energy. Some of you might go on this trip, but some of you might not. And trust your own discernment around it. If it's not right, it's not right. Don't do it. If you're like, yeah, I definitely want to go do it. Because either one is sort of leading you to this greater power and manifestation in the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely for some of you, you're going to be financially supported to step in and do what you're wanting to do in this next phase of life. Nice, Virgo. Virgo. Okay, Libra, my lovely, lovely Libras. Let's get into it. Divine guidance and loving clarity for my Libras. Divine guidance and loving clarity for my lovely Libras. So for some of you, I feel like it's like you've achieved a certain level of success. Like you're feeling pretty good. And then it's almost like all that success has created a sense of burden. And now you're like, now what? Now who am I? Now what do I do? Now what direction do I go? And for some of you, that direction is a renewal of a love. Ace of Cups coming through here. Releasing, and I think if you're in an established relationship, it's a renewal. It's a maybe you've had like a lot of work on, which has brought about a lot of recognition or success, but it's also drained you, or it's also taken you away from the family, or in that regard, taken you away from your intimate, from your the people in your life. But out in the world, you've been working hard and you've got this sort of like success, but all that success, you're like, woo, and yet I'm feeling drained because I've not been able to like really touch in with the home front to restore. So there's an emotional, heart-centered restoration wanting to take place. It might just be you taking a few days out for yourself. There's definitely, you're wanting to restore. This is also just lightly for you, Libra. For some of you, this could be the energy of like burning the candle at both ends, working really hard, having fun, seeing that recognition, going out, having a pate, maybe one too many drinks, and then you're like, oh, feeling burdened. So honestly, like for some of you, this Ace of Cups, I'm getting a message of like, for some of you, it's a retreat. It's like, whoa, I gotta top my cup back up, or I gotta top up my energies, and I need to go away on a retreat for myself. And that can also be this sense of renewal. I just feel like actually, Libra, there's like a lot of success on so many levels that you're just having to keep like sort of tempering or kind of restoring your energy to then move forward again, right? So look after your heart, Libra. Obviously look after your energy. Try not to take on too much, but also enjoy the success you're receiving this week. Beautiful. All right, let's move on. Scorpio, divine guidance and love and clarity for my Scorpio lovers. Divine guidance and love and clarity for my Scorpios. How's it going, Scorpio? Now then, I've been awake for about an hour and a half. And wasn't sure if I'd get around to doing them today, but here we are. Divine guidance and love and clarity. This is for Scorpio, divine guidance and love and clarity. If anyone fancies doing a timestamp, feel free. I think I'll figure out how to do it eventually, but hey ho. I'm hearing that song, you raise me up so high, blah, 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 blah. There's something about you raising yourself up, and for a lot of you, it is to do with your pentacle, career, finances. It's like that shift where you maybe hit rock bottom on a feeling. It's not the truth. It's not like you are poor, but you energetically might be feeling pretty forlorn, down and out. Like, do I like this job, or am I going to be able to make this a success? Like, just feeling, right? Because there's a pretty dynamic shift in your pentacle if you go from a 5 to a 9. And the 5 is in the reverse, which means you're like stepping into the, you could have some pretty amazing opportunities come in this week. You might, if you're an entrepreneur, you might like suddenly sell a bunch of products. You might receive money from investments you've made. It's just that you've maybe been in a kind of difficult phase with your work, with your career, with just life and how you show up and how you feel about it. And and five of pentacles is that sense of maybe not belonging or not feeling like you belong, or where do I fit in, or I don't necessarily fit in anywhere. And then, but I think this is because it's in the reverse. This is energies you've been in and have been working through and are successfully working through, because it's reversed. You're like, yep, I know all those. I'm familiar with that. I get it. I'm not good enough, blah, blah. And then you're just like, but thank you so much. I'm going to live my life abundantly. I'm going to be full of it. I'm going to share and I'm going to keep. So the thing that I love about the Nine of Pentacles is obviously this person. So I think of St. Francis of Assisi, and I've heard other readers talk about this as the self-made card because it's an individuated individual. They're connected to nature, right? They're magnetic, they're glowing, and they have this six pentacle here on offer. Here, see my six pentacle. These are 3 behind though. These are private pentacles. These are cushion pentacles. These are pentacles other people don't need to see. So there could be an evolution with regard to how you're working with your pentacle, what you're sharing, what you're not, with whom you're sharing it with, and with whom you're not, right? So I think there's a bit of an upgrade and also a maturation with regards to your relationship to physical resources and feeling full, feeling confident, feeling like I deserve. Because the prior was that you just didn't feel deserving, and or you were really working through a lot of unconscious unworthiness, not belonging, that kind of energy, right? Some of you are, I just have this final message here. For some of you, there could be delayed communication. That's it. Delayed communication, yeah. Delayed communication, this could be regarding kind of an exhausted situation, but also a completion. So, again, Venus retrograde, right? If there's a delay in a communication, it is that communication is somehow connected to a completion of a cycle, energetically possibly, right? Okay, let's move on. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, divine guidance and love and clarity for my Saggies. Divine guidance and love and clarity for my Saggies. I'm hearing walking away, Knight of Pentacle in the reverse, walking away, defo, letting something go. I'm done with this. I'm not even gonna, in my defenselessness, my safety lies. Definitely a sense of walking away, laying something down because you're done. I'm like, I'm not even gonna defend myself here. I'm not even gonna talk to this thing. For some of you, it is a working situation you're walking away from. For some of you, it's more to do with your perspective around past situations regarding work and or money and effort. And I think if it's your own self-talk, it's something that you're just like, I don't want to go. I'm not doing, nope. This is like a final nail in coffin. We're gonna close this chapter down. Being defensive, not being valued, again, with Venus retrograde, regardless of where it's transiting in our house, Venus has a lot to do with our values and our sense of confidence and self-worth and integrity. And the nodal shift into Aries and Libra, it's also relational. Libra's ruled by Venus, right? So there is this sense of like, this has to end. So this way of thinking, this way of perceiving, maybe being too attached to our past or just overthinking, that has to be finished to move forward energetically and or to move forward with a greater sense of autonomy in your working life, a mental clarity, even calmer waters, you know, like having a good harmonious situation in the working front. And then there's success. So there's actually, you're actually calling in maybe more success and recognition, but you're aware that there's stuff that you're, I'm not doing it like that anymore. Bosh, done. Completion, right? No, I'm not defending that. Like, you won't even kind of engage. You're moving on. I like it. I like it. It's good. It's a renewal of energy for you, for sure. Okie dokie, my Capricorn lovers. Are you thinking about the monies? 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to shuffle again because that just came through. If they want to come through again, they will. Divine guidance and love and clarity for my Capricorns. Divine guidance and love and clarity for my Capricorns. Definitely. So 9 of Pentacles came through at the bottom of the deck, right? This is kind of a specific message, you guys. So, you could have been going through a phase that you felt was unjust. This is general. So, I'm going to keep it general. So, yeah, for a lot of you, you've like been like, this is unfair. This is unfair. But then there's a 10 of Pentacles. This is a bit of a windfall. And I would dare say the message I feel here is that the justice has served its purpose with regards to you and your relationship to money and community. Because it's almost like you receive this 10 of Pentacles. Straight up. Some of you might like win a lottery or get some kind of kickback, or something changes with regard to the Pentacle where suddenly you've got the 10 of Pentacles, right? You're working with a substantial amount, but part of what shifted here is that you're not telling anyone about it. 4 of Pentacles. It's like you're gonna sit on it, invest it, let it brew. Maybe you'll tell like one person. I don't even feel like you're gonna tell anybody. It's like you won $1 million and you're just gonna sit on it and not tell anyone you've made. Yeah, you've manifest this. So this is all about the money. It's all about the money, money, money. Money, or just simply this is all about your material world. This is about your material resources. Okay, so then it's like, I think also, point being, for those of you who are receiving this, part of it is like, you just want to you want to consider some of your options, I think, before you tell the world or before you make a firm decision about the direction you're going to go in. I'm hearing property for some of you. Yeah, this is the release of a huge, long-standing burden. And again, property, and it's not a new beginning. So this is not something, this is like just releasing the burden, receiving. Yeah, all about the money. All about the money, Capricorn. Let me know if that resonates with any of you, or you've been working hard for the money. Divine guidance and loving clarity. Divine guidance and loving clarity. This is for Aquarius. Divine guidance, loving clarity for my Aquarian lovers. Divine guidance and loving clarity. Let's get into it. You know that whole like rejection is projection or rejection is protection. This is this imbalanced situation, okay, that has wreaked havoc possibly in your mental state. You might have been having sleepless nights. I dare say, Aqua, what I'm getting here is like, sometimes anxiety to me is coming up when we're possibly in denial about something. And the denial is like the tower reverse, which makes me feel like something has ended, something has completed, something is over. And it's over for good reason. It's over because it was imbalanced. It's over because it was fucking disappointing, pardon my French. And what this is leading you to is a greater wholeness within yourself. As cliche and annoying, I think, as sometimes these expressions are, this sort of divine guidance, right? It's like, fuck you, I want a relationship, right? It's like, well, okay, that's great, but if somebody doesn't want to be in a relationship with us, that's how it is, right? We don't, why would we force that? Plus this is imbalance, plus this person, I feel very sensing that a lot of you are dealing with an Aquarius, or pardon me, I meant to say Aries. You're dealing with a fire sign. I dominantly feel it's an Aries. It's a King of Wands reverse. But again, any fire sign will do, whatever with the gender. And then the Lovers is in the upright. So the Lovers is telling me like whatever's going down, whatever, because in the moment that you're feeling this anxiety with this impending tower, it's like cyclically toxic. It's like this is just brewing and brewing. What is the point of all this? Step into it, come more into yourself. Because the Lovers to me is as much as it's, yes, the Lovers, it's union. It's your masculine, your feminine, or masculine, feminine in the photo. It's your masculine and feminine polarities coming together and rising into a unified being, a celestial unified being with the sun shining there. So this is like a heavy duty reading, because it's like you holding on to what you once thought you wanted or thought you knew is creating anxiety, because it's over. It's like it's like this, it's like it's fallen out from under your feet and you're still trying to grip on to what it was, but it's not there anymore. So you're having to step into this regenesis. You're having to step into this sort of new life and let go of the past. Like, just let it fall away, because it's like I literally get the image of like crumbles falling away. Just let it fall away, because just trying to pick up one crumble and then another is not going to salvage the castle kind of thing, right? This is a difficult reading for sure. May the force be with you, Cap or Aqua. So much love for you guys. Okay, Pisces. Divine guidance, love, and clarity for my Pisces lovers. Divine guidance and love and clarity. Divine guidance and love and clarity for my Pisces. Again, Patreons get this first. Patrons also have access to my new weekly yoga, which starts September 19th. So in a month's time, I'll be doing one weekly yoga session, a half an hour on Zoom. So the top tier Patreons, they get that included in the package. And all first access ad-free. Finally moving to calmer waters. I'm hearing justice is served, and it is. Justice is here. Strength is here. You're moving to calmer waters. Nice, Pisces. This is super clear. Really nice read here. Some of you are working a bit on your own right now, but via other people. So you might be, what does that even mean? It's almost like maybe you're teaching a group, or as in, I feel like you're singular, but then there's an offering to a group of people that come to you to receive it. There's a very generous energy around you, or you are exhibiting that. This is like a new springtime. You might be feeling even more grounded, more healed, more mothering. You also might be a bit hungry. I don't know. I'm picking that up from the bear energy. You might be a bit hungry, kind of coming into this new spring, as it were. But mentally, you're definitely moving to calmer waters. And I sense there's like these new adventures that are percolating on the horizon. Very generous here, new beginning. Again, I'm getting a real sense of people coming to you to participate in something that you're offering. This is you. You've risen this, right? You've intended this even from beyond the veil. Like, this is an aspect of your journey that your soul intended for you as a starseed here. Something about the mirrors reflecting back, or there's something about how things are reflecting back to you. Something about maybe music and serenading your soul, and I feel like, and it is very Pisces, but some of you have like psychic abilities, and part of the psychic ability is like serenading the soul or something. Maybe you're a sound healer, actually. Yeah. So there's something, you have like this reflective. I'd be curious if this is resonating with any of you and like what your human design is. It's like there's a couple things, like your purpose to reflect people, but then there's also some kind of creativity that just comes through the soil. It's effortless creativity, but it's also like a gift that you have to share. This is on the horizon. This is something that's coming in. So this could be like a new offering or something that you were like, oh my God, I can do this. I've always done this. I can grow this thing kind of effortlessly, and it will grow. But there is something about music, maybe, or vibration and healing. Whether it's you or the waters, like healing the waters. And then also, just side note for some of you, just make sure you're looking after yourself. And for some of you, there could be something specific about adorning yourself. So putting flowers in your hair. It's festival season here in the UK, so there could be a little bit of fun time where you, again, put glitter or flowers in your hair and really kind of feel, I want to say like sexually activated, as in you're feeling saucy, you're feeling sexy, you're feeling beautiful, right? And that's all part of this next phase of you moving forward. That's nothing to do, of course, it's nothing to do with any beauty standard. It's just you feeling good and feeling pretty or feeling sexy or feeling handsome or whatever it might be, right? That's it. That's my Pisces reading. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being my internet friends. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. And very, very soon, we'll be coming out with the September 2023 intuitive tarot readings. Have a great week ahead, you guys, and I'll see you soon with the dailies. Take care. Peace out.